Hi, my name is Kevin Chan. I'm with Best Delegate, and I'm here at the Brown University Simulation of the United Nations BUSUN with the Co-Secretaries General, Andrew Berg and Jerry Cedrone. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for coming. It's
Thanks
really
for coming.
fun.
Cool. How's your experience been so far being Secretaries General of this conference?
It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. It's really been a learning experience. There's a lot of moving parts that have to come together to make the conference weekend happen and to make sure everyone gets here and has a great experience. And it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot about the issues we're discussing. I've learned a lot about Brown as a school. I've learned a lot about the people I'm working with, and I've learned a lot about myself. So it's been great.
It's been very exciting.
Cool. Tell us a little bit more about this conference. You guys have a lot of smaller committees, a lot of crisis committees. What goes into coming up with that lineup?
Well, one thing that BUSUN prides itself on, that BUSUN tries to be, is a conference with, like you said, with smaller committees, with a lot of specialized committees and historical committees. So we try to maintain a small conference feel to give everyone, even less experienced delegates, a chance to speak up and have their voices heard. For example, even our GAs aren't that big. They're about 50 people. We don't allow double delegations. We have a joint crisis with 6 committees and a mini crisis. So we try to stay away from the big impersonal conferences.
That's good. And so I've been talking to a lot of delegates at this conference. Some of them mentioned, that the committees were small. That's what they liked about it. Others said they were excited to be on a college campus, especially like an Ivy League campus like Brown. Jerry, you're a tour guide here at Brown. Can you tell us a little bit more about Brown University and why someone would want to apply and come attend?
Absolutely. I think there's a couple of things that really make Brown a great place and that really encouraged me to come here and why I really love coming here. First of all, Brown has what's called the open curriculum, which means that outside of your major there's no required courses, and I think that really makes for a great atmosphere here in that the people who are in your classes because they want to take them, not because they're trying to get some requirement out of the way. And it really means that you get a lot out of your classes and the people who are sharing your classes with you. And I also would say that Brown students in general are very passionate, very friendly, very motivated, very happy people. One stat I always like to mention as a tour guide is that we are consistently ranked #1 on Princeton Review's list of happiest students. And I think you definitely see that. Yeah, I think you definitely see that when you come to campus. Students are very excited to be here and excited to meet other people here if they're new students or if they're just visiting for the weekend like BUSUN delegates.
Cool. Last question for you guys. Model UN means a lot of things to a lot of people. Some people it helps them get into college, get jobs, and become better leaders. What has Model UN meant to you guys?
Well, for me, more than anything, what I love about Model UN is just working with people. Working with the rest of our secretariat, with our staff, with all of our chairs and directors. I've learned so much about how to get along with people in the world, especially when you have to accomplish something. And I think that trying to get into college, trying to get a job, that's one of the absolutely necessary skills. So for me, Model UN means a lot.
Great.
I would agree with what Andrew's saying and echo that. I think that the people that I've met through Model UN and the chance to get to know people from around my region or from around the country has really been great. I did a Model UN conference. I participated in a Model UN conference in high school in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and that was my first experience with Model UN. And since then, I've done MUN every year consistently because that first conference experience was really a chance for me as a 9th grader to get to meet people from outside my region, people that I wouldn't have met otherwise, and it was really eye-opening and really, really exciting, and that's why I've come back to Model UN year after year just to get to meet people from diverse backgrounds with all sorts of opinions, and the people that I've met have really had an impact on me, so it's been great.
Great. And you guys are obviously running a good conference this weekend so far, and thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for coming.